no fim de semana, só um rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto, passo bem solto, passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana.
fuder sua safada. Vem sentando na piroca, sua piranha safada. Vem me fuder, 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 vem me fuder. Cheguinha, toma, 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 toma. Cheguinha, toma, 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 toma. Cheguinha, toma, 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 toma. Cheguinha.
My trip back to Europe would lead me first to France, a schedule full of bumps. I couldn't wait to meet the people from Bugatti, embodiment of French car luxury, and spend time with some of the most brilliant machines in the country. When you get these notes, driver, you'll be driving the roads of Maui, the very cars I'm writing about. To get a proper French luxury feel without leaving Hawaii or the festival. Such an interesting starting point to my tour. A newcomer to the French luxury car market, and their very first machine. This was very exciting. To learn everything I needed to know about this car. A car born from the passion of a creator who dreamed of building his own luxury hypercar with 4-figure horsepower and an unparalleled power-to-weight ratio from scratch. By the time you, driver, get my notes, the result should be in your hands. Rarity and soul. The accolade by Genty Automobile.
senta pra ladrão. Senta pra
Looks like you don't have any of this week's vehicles. Don't worry, driver. You can get one with the weekly bundle, or simply buy one in the shop. Remember, activities paid with these vehicles will give an XP bonus.
Despite its rare and premium nature, luxury cars can take many forms and come from many places. Of course, they often come from well-established luxury manufacturers, and I was about to see a lot of these on my journey. But my visit at Genti has shown us that a luxury car can blend vision and passion in a single person. And today, my second stop in France has shown that luxury cars can also come from manufacturers that usually keep their distance from the luxury world. This stop was about a French everyday car manufacturer, Citroën, and their famous Citroën GT. The GT is a car which, according to its main engineer in 2008, was meant to be the supercar of 2025, the same year as this European trip. Talk about apropos. This car was originally made for a video game, but it had such an impact that they decided to make it a reality. At the time, the possibility of having the GT be mass-produced was real. But in the end, the incredible vehicle would remain a concept for the world to admire, and very privileged few to drive. a great start. And it was only the beginning.
Olha só minha ponto trilha, tu não tá prestando atenção. Olha o bico do fuzil, vai tomar só rajadão. Ai, toma, 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 ai, toma rajadão.
Olha o bico do fuzil, tu não tá prestou atenção.
Ai, toma, 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 ai, toma rajadão.
Olha o bico do fuzil, tu não tá prestou atenção. Olha só minha ponto 30, tu não tá prestou atenção. Olha o bico do fuzil, vai tomar só rajadão. Vai tomar rajadão, vai tomar só rajadão. Olha o bico do fuzil, tu não tá prestou atenção.
Ai, toma, 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 ai, toma rajadão.
Olha o bico do fuzil, tu não tá prestou atenção.
At last, it was finally time for me to make a stop in Bolsas, home of the French luxury car brand par excellence, Bugatti. There is absolutely no way I could have skipped this 110-year-old institution. My enthusiasm was vindicated as I got to spend some time with the legendary machine that is the 1936 Type 57 SC Atlantic, designed by Jean Bugatti, one of the most beautiful Bugattis ever made. A car that embodies Bugatti's pioneering spirit and passion for perfection. What a pleasure it was to take this venerable machine through the picturesque countryside roads of France. 4 units of this car were made at the time, including a single all-black version that Jean Bugatti kept for himself. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are a long-standing mystery, as that particular vehicle disappeared during World War II. Or did she? special moment with Bugatti was one of the highlights of my European tour, especially when you know which car they're going to bring next. La Voiture Noire, a direct tribute to that all-black Type 57 SC I just mentioned. One of the most beautiful and most expensive cars in the world. Exclusivity, artistry, performance, and luxury. A car that is undoubtedly a worthy successor to Jean Bugatti's personal masterpiece. I'm pretty sure the man would have loved to see this. Anyway, for me, this was the perfect end to a perfect day. Festival goers, I hope you'll enjoy driving these as much as I did admiring them in their native land. French sojourn. I was staying at Bugatti's for another day, and as the icing on the cake, Bugatti served me one last exclusive piece of art on a plate. The Bugatti Vision GT. made it to the real world for my pleasure and yours. If you're currently driving this car, and I believe you are, be cautious. This car may be a jewel. Once awakened, she becomes a beast. Bugatti and the French section of my tour were coming to an end. My next destination, Germany. marvelous French introduction, I was now flying. Talking about German luxury cars without talking about Porsche would be nonsense. It is one of the names that belongs in the pantheon of luxury car culture. Guided by my fellow archivist from Stuttgart, I was being honored with an insider tour of their museum, from which I was getting priceless notes and pictures from my archives and for MOTORFEST. Among all the jewels that surrounded us, the Carrera GT took a special place in our day. Car born from a streak of Porsche victories, made to compete with the greatest. Top sports car in the 2000s. Dare I say, one of the top sports cars of all time. I couldn't have dreamed of a better way to start my trip in Germany.
Dime lo que quieres, dime lo que quieres.
bagulho tem que ser assim. De bagulho, de bagulho, de bagulho, de bagulho, de bagulho, de bagulho, de bagulho.
My Germany tour is officially on. After an incredible first stop in Stuttgart, I had the distinct pleasure of spending a day with Apollo Automobile and an absolute marvel of a car, the Apollo Project Evo. This car, which is still under development as I write these lines, is definitely one of the boldest and most aggressive-looking cars I've seen in my long career. The active aerodynamics, the fins, that rear spoiler, and X-Light signature, everything in this car's design screams, you're getting eaten alive. And this interior, you really have to see it to believe it. Nothing short of a superhero car. Luxury is elegance, fine materials, and high-precision craftsmanship. But it is also the freedom to embrace a hardline approach and go all the way.
rajada mais pra frente, vem.